Yo, what's up guys, welcome back for another Yugioh Pro Duel video. New Bujin support was revealed a couple of days ago, but finally got the time to try them out, so let's take a look. Two new effect monsters, and both of them are actually quite good. They definitely help out the strategy of Bujins, but as you see here in the deck list and probably on other lists online as well, is that, well, in 2020, 2021, when we actually get the support in the TCG also, is that the 2014 old school Bujin strategy featuring a Yamato, Kaiser Colosseum, and Vanity's Emptiness, you know, the helmet strategy, protect the castle strategy is, well, now it's not relevant. It's just far too slow, so you need to find other ways. And I've seen builds with Tri-Brigade, tried it out, didn't really like it that much. It's not accomplishing what Bujins lack. And at the same time, I feel that, and that's, you know, that's my personal experience, is that it kind of makes the deck, well, inconsistent is not it's not the right word, but I mean, and as you see here in the list, is that I'm focusing a lot more on rank 4 exceeds, and that's where I feel the deck definitely might be better compared to, let's say, a Tri-Brigade hybrid. But again, that's just my personal experience. Reason being is that, as you saw, Goblinberg is in there because, again, Goblinberg just turns every non-special Bujin, as in the, you know, the guys that you want to have in your graveyard, like Hare, Turtle, which are basically dead in your hand unless you can discard them or special summon them with the Bujin link. Goblinberg turns them into any rank 4 exceed, so that's very powerful. Like here, I really want to go second with this list, with Bujins in general. Again, you're not playing Yamato strategy. Going second and Devour, or, you know, get rid of their entire field with any rank 4 exceed play like Excite and Knight into Zeus, that's strong. And maybe followed up with something like the Bujin, or, you know, Susano being able to attack all monsters from the opponent, and that's that play. I was thinking of adding in Bujin Crane as well, so again, that's up to you. If you want, I'd probably drop the turtle, the Bujin turtle for a Bujin Crane, but sadly Bujin Crane only you know, gives the attack boost during 1 damage calculation, so that's obviously different compared to Honest. While, you know, Honest at the same time could potentially have like an OTK with Susano attacking all monsters from your opponent, but that's not searchable. Anyway, so Susano is there, and this should be my game, right? So, you know, kind of cheat out the Amaterasu, reborning our special summon, one of my banished level 4s, and, you know, one of the new level 4s is kind of like a rescue rabbit for the deck, which is cool. It's also a Bujin, so the name definitely helps out to get out Susano. And they're linked too as well, right? While the other two, the red one, has like the ability to be, you know, special summon itself from the hand by discarding, like a Bujin if I'm not mistaken. And you can, and that's what happens here, banish a Bujin and send another Bujin from your deck to the graveyard. So again, that could be Hare, could be Turtle, could be Centipedes, you know, those, or Krillin. Again, to potentially pop something. So I really like these two new monsters, and they, well, kind of make sure that, well, kind of prevent yourself from falling back on the old school strategy of Yamato. You know, protect the castle strategy. And as you see here, is that I was trying it out like earlier, one of the early builds, like Summon Limit as well. Like, let's say, if I'm going first, I believe one of the most exceeds or most, you know, like rank 4 exceeds, and I'm indeed going to when I'm going first, is Bakuska. It can just prevent my opponent from playing the game, even though I'm well aware that every deck is main decking a lot of outs for that, like Dark Ruler, Impermanence, just to name a few, Book of Moon, right? But then again, if you look at the other side, or the, you know, like what can Bujins do going first, especially 2020, unless of course you're going for a Yamato build and, you know, normal summon Yamato, set maybe 2 or 3 floodgates and hope your opponent doesn't have Harpy's Feather Duster or, you know, any other evenly matched Lightning Storm, whatever. So that strategy is just not enough in 2020. But something like this, like the fact that you're able to spam out a couple of rank 4 exceeds, thanks to the new Bujin link also, well, new, I mean, it has been out for quite a while, but, and pop some back rows if you, you know, like activate a Bujin exceed monster in a zone where the link monster is pointing towards to, so that's all cool. Followed up with Excite and Knight Zeus. And so that's why I, you know, went for this particular approach. As you see, I'm still running Bujin Carnation. I've seen builds not running Bujin Carnation, and I kinda can agree, because Bujin Carnation I feel is a terrible card, because you know, it needs a lot to be made live. And that's of course anno 2020, you need stuff to immediately advance your game state. And that's something that Bujin Carnation is not doing. Like what happens here. Again, your opponent having Nibiru, Bujin Carnation is useless. Doesn't need to be, no. But again, other decks are just so fast, you need to have like quick answers for that. And that's where, you know, people might prefer not main decking Bujin Carnation. But I mean, in situations where, you know, let's say you went first, your opponent is able to break your board, Bakuska, maybe some protection as well, you can get like a good comeback with Bujin Carnation, so that's why it's there. I'm not running the strategy as it was back in 2014, where, you know, Yamato, Mikazuchi being able to search Bujin Carnation during the end phase. That's, you know, a very nice gimmick, but just far too slow. Again, Bakuska, and this is cool, right? I mean, it blocks your opponent from playing the game, unless, of course, if they have the out. Well, if they have the out, yeah, that's fine. You would probably lose either way, but Bakuska to stall out and, you know, give you more plays next turn, especially you being able to go for Zeus, you know, like force out, like an impermanence, a strike, or, you know, any form of effect negation by doing that play, and then you can go for, like, your Torifune, you know, your rescue rabbit for Bujins. So, I mean, I like the approach here that the deck is making. Then again, I really would maybe, you know, like Konami would create new support, or maybe like we would get more cards, right, to kind of incorporate Yamato again, because again, Yamato is still strong, but it's just far too slow. At some point I was still running Kagetokage also with the same mindset. Again, it turns any regular Bujin that's not being able to special summon itself to the field, or you know what I mean, into another level 4, into an easy rank 4 Exceed play, or the Bujin Link, right? And the Bujin Link turns itself into a potential Susano play. So yeah, I feel that was good back then, but not sure eventually dropped the Kagetokage from the main deck. I believe Head Trigger and the Goblinberg are both like generic rank 4 Exceed, you know, like additions, I guess. But here in this situation, yeah, it's pretty much lost, right? I mean, the Goblinberg obviously on its own is not going to do anything. And Shekanin is probably going to reborn another Trident, yeah, or at least the same Trident, I guess. Tiger Mortar, I think... Nah, no, never mind. No, I can't top deck anything, because again the Trident is there. Yeah, Strike is indeed not going to help out. I was running Strike also, but I eventually opted to drop it. You know, just triple Ash Blossom, triple Impermanence, triple Nibiru, not Nibiru, but Dark Rule no more. I like Dark Ruler. Again, like I prefer going second. Dark Ruler stunning every of my opponent's big beatsticks, big floodgates, monster form. And this deck definitely has the capability to pump out Exciton into Zeus, or you know, Susano to clean their potential board with all of big beatsticks. So I like the strategy again, you know, the approach that I have here with Bujins, but again, like always, feel free to, you know, leave suggestions. 3 level 4s gives you this potential board, right? You keep in mind that you definitely want a double Bujin, 1 reborn from the graveyard, 1 in your hand to go for Susano, and Susano will eventually search the normal Bujin monster. That kind of cheats out Amaterasu, and this, no, not being able to go for game, but go for Bakuska, and I feel this is a bit too soon. I mean, the Phoenix Blade, I guess, is still in the graveyard. You know, you can banish like Isolde, reborn her with DDR and go from there. Bakuska is still there, not really sure. Well, yeah, Isolde can activate her effect. Yeah, well, yeah, whatever. Normally, you know, you would like full, you know, game replays, but you don't, you're just not able to control that sometimes on YgoPro. But that's how it is. This is the current list, like always. You know, like feel free to leave suggestions. I'm not a huge fan of Tri-Brigade, but that's, you know, personal opinion, personal preference. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.